Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. And for Miami, Daniels out there with Bowen. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Czar, and it's Williamson in at the 4 spot. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Tip-off goes to Miami. Here's Bowen. Pass to Czar. Takes it inside, and Czar throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Jones. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Pass to Dumas from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Williamson against Dumas. Williamson in the post. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
He's defended by Wagner. Screen by Claxton. Oh, Claxton in position. There's the steal. Here's Wagner. Williamson trying to free himself up. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Heat. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Bowen. Pass to Daniels. Williamson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Off with the layup.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Wagner outside. To the middle. Here's Czar. And Czar throws it down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Washington trails by 3. Outside, Jones. And the drought. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Bowen. Pass to Saw. Over Claxton. Saw gets the bucket. Saw's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big-time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pass to Wagner. And here we go. Washington fast break. Dumas gets the bucket.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Now, here's Wagner. Still yet to score. Williamson outside. 5 on the clock. Tipped away. Kicks it out to Wagner. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Jones. He's covered by Daniels. Here's the screen. Floats one up and stolen by Williamson. Here's Bowen. Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Claxton. Outside, Jones. Over in the corner, Claxton. Back to Jones. Misses from close range. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Jones. Here is Dumas. He's covered by Daniels. And it's denied. To the paint, kicks it out to Wagner. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball, and Jones sends it back.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here is Dumas. The Wizards with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wagner outside. Back to Williamson. Daniels passes to Sarr. Can they get it? It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Wizards. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jones. Williamson finds Wagner. Back to Williamson. Diving in and finished off by Williamson.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Wagner, and the rejection by Claxton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Williamson in the post. He's covered by Dumas. Pass to Bowen. And here's Wagner. Saar sets the screen for Wagner. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Right side, Jackson. Pass to Dumas. Plenty of space. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Dumas has got 7 points. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Jackson passes to Dumas. Shakes him. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Back to Williamson. Pass to Saar.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Miami with the ball after the basket by Washington. Here's Bowen. Comes up. Empty from 8 feet.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And Saar pulls it down. Saar's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
So it's Washington now. Jackson passes to Dumas. Outside, Ball. They set the pick. Lets it go. Dumas gets the bucket. The Heat trail by 3. And here's Daniels. Hasn't made one yet. Larson, no good. Now Ball. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Ball. Outside, Mathurin. Jackson from long range. And it's Miami with the rebound. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Larson. To the inside. Here's Saar. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Jackson. Here is Dumas. Here's the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Dumas has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Wizards. Daniels with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 15 points a game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the size Ball has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
The Heat making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Daniels. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Larson from downtown. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Now here's Ball. Scoreless thus far. They set the pick. Pass to Dumas. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Daniels with it. Now Ball defending. The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Washington has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass the ball. Ball setting the pick for Ball. 2 on the clock, and he lays it up and in. And the Wizards lead by 3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well. Putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Jones. He's out there with Ball. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Nicholas Claxton.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Jones. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And Jones with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Larson. Daniels with it. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shot clock at 5. Here's Larson. Defended by Mathurin. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Ball. Outside Mathurin. Jones, the pass to Mathurin. On the wing, Mathurin. Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Second chance shot. Gets a hand on it. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. Defended by Mathurin. Back to Daniels. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the Wizards.
Wizards leading by 7. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Claxton. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
And here comes your defense team. Make some noise.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. There's a check in for Daniels. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Jones. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. And the Wizards lead by 7. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Harris. Here's Larson for the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I got yours.
Claxton a screen on Avdia. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Miami. Wagner comes in for Harris. For Washington, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Williamson in the post. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Washington leading now by 10. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Poke loose. And here we go, the Wizards' fast break.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Washington, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
For the away team, number 1.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Heat fans. Show some love for your Heat dancers.
The Heat trail by 16. Dean passes to Williamson. Hits the three-point bomb. Williamson's got 7 points.
And the rare three from Williamson. What a confidence booster that could be.
Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Washington. Fades back. It's hauled in by the Heat. We'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Williamson in the post. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
Covered by Williamson. Shoots from the elbow. No good on that one.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Yeah, it's going to be Williamson shooting. That's on Benedict Mathurin. Sars checked in for Miami. Bowen comes in for Avdia. And a switcher also for Washington. Dumas, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Outside, Jones. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked. Tries again. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to Indiana. Saw the pass to Bowen. Here's Wagner. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. 5 to shoot.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Heat making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Bull. He's checked in for the Wizards. Lonzo Ball comes in for Jones. Sars' shot is off. Washington leading now by 8. Pass to Bull. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Williamson up top. He's covered by Dumas. And he makes that one. Williamson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
He's defended by Wagner. Here is Dumas. 12 points for him. Goes up with the strike. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Wagner on the wing. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Wizards making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. No good on the shot. Nice defense from Wagner. The Heat trail by 9. Here's Daniels. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
and just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Saar. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And he drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Washington leading now by 5. Pass to Jackson. Here is Dumas. A 3. That's no basket. His 3rd miss in 8 tries. Jackson against Wagner. Now Saar. 15 points in the game. And Saar throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Outside Jackson. Pass to Dumas. From deep. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And it's Wagner missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The Heat trail by 6. Here's Williamson. Ball with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
And here's Wagner. Here's Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 16.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Such a wide open look. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williamson looking it over. Clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Jackson has the open look. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Washington in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And now we'll send it over to Dave. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready.
And thank you for joining us.
This game's working out like I thought it would. They're the better team. Now it's a matter of staying focused and finishing the job.
I'm sure that's what they're hearing in the locker room right now.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Jones. Wagner is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Saar. Then it's Bowen. And it's Daniels in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Matherin with a screen on Williamson. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Bull. And here's Jones. Rebound by the Heat. Sars got 8 rebounds in this game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. A floater. Bowen's shot is off.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Here's the screen. And stolen by Wagner. From down in the low post, it goes. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Jones, tip back in for 2. Jones has got 15.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Miami. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Sarr throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Jones. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
4 on the clock. Deep 2 from Williamson. Washington with the rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Good D by Williamson.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Sarr's shot is off. Wizards leading by 7. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. 19 points in the game.
Well, adding a little entertainment to that layup. Could you imagine if he missed it? Coach would have been all over him.
Here's Bowen. Williamson outside. Shoots a 3. That's tipped. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Inside, here's Sarr. He can't get that one. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Jones, count the basket. Jones has got 19 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Williamson missing. Washington leading now by 11. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Daniel. Sar with it. 19 points in the game. Bucket is good.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Well, that's a terrific assessment. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner passes to Bowen. Three-pointer, Daniels gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now just a 4-point Washington lead.
Well, that's basically a warm-up three for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Washington's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Bull. Outside Mathurin. Shoots over Wagner. And again, unable to change momentum here. From 11 feet away. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Dumas a screen on Wagner. Jackson kicks the ball. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And we'll get a look at how the Hustle-Stat game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Daniels kicks to Avdia. Wagner outside. Lets it go with the 3. Washington with the rebound. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Pass to Bull. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Alex Song.
Yeah, Bull with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
No good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 7. Daniels passes to Sar. Now Avdia. Stolen by Jones. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Dumas no good. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Wagner passes to Sar. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Sar's got 25 points. Now here's Jones. He's got 21. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Bull can't hit. He'd have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. There's the triple. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bull uses it to perfection to block shots.
Wagner passes to Avdia. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. 5 on the clock. Great communication on the alley-oop. And now just a 3-point Washington lead.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Pass to Bull. Now here's Jones. Bull, a screen on Wagner. Jones sinks the 15-footer. Jones has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Larson beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Dumas. Dumas has got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Jackson atop the key. Pass to Jones. Here's Bull. And stolen by Song. In transition, here comes Miami. On up the court. It's deflected.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And here's Jackson, defended by Avdia. Jackson against Avdia. Fires for 3. Dumas gets the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Song. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Larson. And Bull sends it back. Right side, Mathurin. Now here's Jones. Pass to Dumas. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Larson, defended by Mathurin. Here's Song. And good that time. Saw's got 29.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Bull, a screen on Wagner. Over in the corner, Mathurin. It's good from long range. Mathurin's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 11. Wagner kicks to Avdia. Kicks it out to Wagner. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Wagner's got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
On the basket by Jones.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Wagner. And Bull sends it back. Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Jackson. It's deflected. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Dumas a screen on Wagner. Jones tried. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Washington going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Taking a look at the Wizards. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And finished off by Avdia.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Ball, the pass to Jackson. Pulls it up. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor. The Heat trail by 10. Here's Harrison. Avdia on the wing. Good on the triple. Avdia's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Defended by Avdia. Jackson in the corner. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Avdia, a screen on Bol. Puts up a 3. Washington with the rebound. Bol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Avdia against Ball. He gets it in there.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
The Heat trail by 9. Now, Avdia. Pass to Harrison. Over to the left wing. And here's Avdia. Stolen by Ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Larson. To the right side. 5 to shoot. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Bol.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Forte, he's checked in for Harrison. Throws it up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Larson. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Outside for Jackson. Hands it from downtown. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Avdia, the pass to Dean. To the wing right side. Stolen by Jackson. Ball surveying the defense. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Bol.
And love how Ball uses the pick and roll to his advantage. Excellent at creating passes around defenders.
The Heat trail by 11. Here's Forte. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bull inside. Takes it off the glass. Bulls got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Forte. Tries the spin move. Abdia, a screen on Bull. Got a piece of it. Nails the baby hook. Washington leading now by 11. There's the pick. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Pass to Larson. Spins. And Bull pulls it down. Bulls got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Took him no time at all on that one.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Pass to Larson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Washington now. They're on a 16-7 run. There's the lob to the hoop. To the inside. Here's Dean, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him. Jones checked in for Washington. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Washington now. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside, Jones. Bull setting the pick for Jones. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
And here's Wagner. Stolen. Outside Mathurin. A three-pointer off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Jones with it. He's defended by Wagner. Count that bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Song. Williamson up top. 6 to shoot. Can't hit from in close. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Washington. Shoots the three. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Song. Wagner outside. No good with the triple. Washington leading now by 19. Covered by Williamson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's Dean, and he lays it straight in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Timeout, Wizards. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Pass to Jones. Out to the right wing. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. 22 points for him.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Bowen, the pass to Williamson. To the paint. Here's Soren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Williamson kicks to Wagner. Pass to Saar. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Saar's got 32 points. Washington leading now by 20. And Jones has it in the corner. Over Daniels. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Back to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wizards.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Wagner passes to Williamson. The fader. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now the Wizards with it. He's defended by Wagner. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
For the away team, flag 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Now, here's Avdia. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Larson. Rebound, Washington.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Outside Mathurin. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2.